Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to the seventh, I believe, episode for 2026 of Brownsville Tech Live. And it is second to the last closing of season number 3, right? For
Yes, sir.
the Spin Zone. And it's going to be the end of football season fairly soon. And once again, in the house, like he's been since last June, is Steve Rodriguez. Steve, welcome back.
Hey, appreciate it, Dan. How you doing? Hey,
I'm doing all right. A little bit
yeah,
under the weather. Plus, the
well,
weather isn't cooperating with any of us right now.
well, Mother Nature decided to cover us and send a little bit of cold weather down this way that we had not had in a while. So we gotta be grateful for what we have.
I know. So is
Mhm.
HEB.
Yes, yes, yes. Did you go to HEB by any chance?
I did yesterday to my
You did?
HEB.
To
Yeah.
your HEB. Well, I
Yeah,
went
to
to
the
my
to,
HEB, all
yeah.
right? And
My
let me tell
HEB's the
you,
rich HEB.
well, see, that's why you're rich, all right? I'm not. I went to the poor people HEB, all right? And let me tell you, the poor people raided that place. There were no
I'm not
eggs,
sure why they do that, you
no
know.
eggs, no milk, no bread, and again, no toilet paper.
Wow.
I was like, what is going on? So I
I
was
don't get it.
surprised.
The thing about because when I went to HEB, at least my HEB still had stuff, but you saw people coming out with baskets of
Everything.
bottled water, lots of
Mhm.
bottled water.
Mhm.
You know, um, I don't buy bottled water much anymore because a lot of times we go through them much quicker than the 5 gallon jug from the water mill.
Mhm.
So I went over to the water mill and I just filled up my 5 gallon jug, and I should be okay for a week. But I'm concerned about the blackouts, and I did have one yesterday briefly
You did?
around about 9 o'clock. Yeah, but it was just like brief, like split seconds for a few
Really?
seconds. Yeah, and that
We
was
didn't
it.
have anything. And that's actually live in the rich neighborhood.
No, no, no. I'm the poor neighborhood of the three
Did,
neighborhoods. I don't.
did you pay your bill?
I did pay my bill.
And you still got the light turned off?
You know. Well, poor podcasters
Well,
don't have a whole lot of money.
I haven't paid my bill. I request an extension every month. So, like,
Well, I do too.
all right, so,
My
uh,
problem was that I had a water leak and nobody told me about it. So,
how did that situation ever, did it resolve itself?
yeah, I did finally. I'll find out next month here when the bills due. I haven't logged in to check it, but
All right.
they went 2 weeks without notifying me that they had been reported of a water leak. So, oh well,
Hmm.
you know. Not the first time.
Wow.
But anyway,
Well,
are you
so what are
excited
we talking
about
about
the
today?
results? Well, we're going to talk about the results. The results of the
Results of?
games
Say it. What happened?
of the
What? Did I miss something?
AFC and NFC conference championships.
So remind me again, or remind the audience, all right? Like, by any chance, do you have the chat open?
I I do. The chats are open, you know. So if anybody wants to chime in, they can. Any Broncos fans out there that want to chime in, they
I
can.
apologize.
Let me turn on AirPlay real quick. It was not a very good day for some teams, obviously. Let's see if I can find air.
Obviously.
Kind of surprising. Let's see.
Surprising? I don't think so.
Well, considering that they had home field advantage, right? And they should be used to playing in that kind of weather. with the air as thin as they did. All right,
But
let's flip.
it is
Let's.
what it is.
I was really rooting for them, believe it or not.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Can I ask why?
I don't know. I just think that the heck's wrong with my iPad? Keeps on going into screensaver mode.
What's your chat?
Hold on, let me put the heck. It's a 68%. It should be a problem. Look, it just turns off.
You just want a new iPad. That's all it is.
I do. All right. So basically, there was 4 teams remaining, and each side was vying for their individual conferences. You know, you have the AFC and the NFC. And we already know that you like the NFC. Right? So on the AFC side, it was basically the Denver Broncos, which were the first seed in the NFC, against the New England Patriots. And I can't remember if they were the second seed. Were they the second seed in the conference? They weren't? Do you remember what they were?
I don't remember, but they weren't the same.
But they weren't the second. Okay.
No.
So, end result, there was a game this afternoon between Denver and New England in Denver at Mile High Stadium.
Yes.
And if you saw the beginning of the game, the weather looked
It was
good.
beautiful. It was
It was
beautiful.
beautiful, right?
Beautiful
And
weather.
within hours, it went from beautiful to a complete ice storm. And it was a horrible, horrible game. I mean, you couldn't even see the field. To be honest with you, I don't even know how they were keeping track of the yardage. You know? I mean, it was just so bad. And of course, Denver just couldn't put it together, you know? And so they lost the game. I think
Now,
for
in
quite a while.
Denver's favor, or to come to Denver's rescue, they had a backup quarterback.
Right. Because they
And
lost their
so
quarterback.
they lost their quarterback, I believe, right? For that win, but they lost him. So this was a backup quarterback. So yeah, right? Yeah. I believe it was his first game, and who knows how many starts, right? It was his first game. So, hey,
Well, even though I
unfortunately,
wasn't,
this is football.
even though you know I wasn't a fan of Cooper Rush, that would have not happened to Cooper Rush, right?
So,
But it is what it is, right? So,
yes,
end
sir. Yes,
result,
sir.
the Denver Broncos are officially out.
Yes, sir.
And the New England Patriots have earned a spot at the Super Bowl. Now, what's really surprising about the Patriots is that their quarterback is only 23 years old.
Yes.
So, you know, when you're young and you're hungry, sometimes you can pull it through. And what's interesting is this guy, 10 years prior, was sitting at another Super Bowl when he was a kid. I'm
I
not
heard
sure if
that
he ever
story.
thought, yeah, not sure if he really thought he was ever going to be playing in the Super Bowl. But obviously, he is. And so New England gets to go back to the Super Bowl for an 8th time, no?
I believe no.
Didn't
No.
Brady do 7? Or how
Yeah,
many have
yeah,
they earned?
yeah. Or ninth, isn't it?
Right.
Cause they were in a second place tie with the Cowboys and everybody else with 8.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm,
And of
so,
course, keep in mind this quarterback is no Tom Brady, right?
right.
Now, what was surprising hearing uh, Tom Brady on the other channel talk about it, he mentioned that there were still one or two guys still playing for the Patriots that actually played the last time that he played. So they may get to earn another ring. You know,
Imagine that.
imagine that. You know, so that pretty much decided the AFC contender in the Super Bowl, which left Seattle and the LA Rams on the NFC side. And I'll be honest with you, I really thought for a minute there that LA was going to pull through and win.
Why?
You know, well, when it was what 27 to what was it 31?
31.
You know, I just had this bad feeling in my stomach that they were going to pull something at the last minute. That didn't happen. But as a result, the LA Rams were eliminated, and Seattle owned or earned, excuse me, a spot at the Super Bowl. Now, what was interesting about that game, it was the weather. Seattle is much further north than than Denver is, right? But Denver's up in the mountains, the
Right.
Rocky Mountains, right? I don't think it. I mean, you live. Well, not that you lived there permanently, but you lived in Washington for a while. You were stationed there
Yes.
many moons ago. I don't
Yes.
know.
Over 20 years ago. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know how close Seattle was to where you were at, but does it snow in Seattle? I know it
Yes.
rains a lot.
It rains a lot and it snows also. Yes. All right. Back in 1993 and 1994, yes,
That's
there
a
was
long
snow and
time
there was
ago.
rain. Yes. All right. Over 20 years ago, right? And I still have friends that live there and they still get snowed in.
Wow. Well,
So,
definitely there was no snow. You know.
but it was in the 40s.
Yeah, it was in the 40s. Yeah. I don't know how it felt in Denver, right?
No, I don't
So,
know.
but it definitely felt really cold.
Did you see the guys with what were their air blowers or what was it on the
Oh,
field?
the ones on the field, yeah,
Yeah,
the blowers you used to blow grass.
yeah. What were they doing? Blowing the snow or what?
They were blowing the snow. They were actually what they were doing is they were blowing
The
the
lines,
snow from the lines.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
For a while there, I saw the TV get superimposed and it was messing up with the Patriots, uniforms. Hi, what's going on here? Right?
yeah.
So, but
And
yeah,
they kept on saying that Denver couldn't see things because the Patriot uniforms meshed with the snow. I was like, no, that's impossible. You know,
mm.
but
So then
yep,
for the Super Bowl, who do we have?
we have New England versus Seattle, and that's February 8th. It's going to be on channel 23 1 for you rich folks out there that could afford cable. No, sorry, channel 8 for those of you that can, or 23. I don't know whatever one it is. Anyway, for the rich folks, it's 23. For the poor folks like us, it's 23 1. Because there's 23 1, 23 2. One's an NBC affiliate, and one's a CBS affiliate. For the ultra rich that subscribe to Peacock, you'll also be able to watch it on Peacock. So, si quieren ser sangrones, and you want to say you watched it on Peacock, well, you'll be able to
You
watch
know
it on Peacock.
the Seahawks have only won one Super Bowl in their history.
Really? How many times have they been to the Super Bowl?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So they've won.
2014, 2013. Oh, 2005 they lost against the Steelers. 2013 they won against the Broncos, and 2014 they lost against the Steelers. I mean
Yeah.
Patriots. Sorry, Patriots.
Yeah. 2014 was the last time they went to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
So they've only
Yeah.
won one under Pete Carroll.
So is it also the first time since 2014 that the Patriots have been to the Super Bowl?
Patriots. Patriots. 2017
Ah, okay.
when they lost against the Eagles.
Yeah.
2011 they lost against the Giants. What the hell?
That was probably when Tom Brady wasn't playing, right?
And 85. Well, hold on. Well, Patriots Super Bowl appearances. I thought they had. Yeah, here we go. In 2001, they won against the Rams. In 2003, they won against the Panthers. And in 2004, they beat the Eagles. In 2014, they beat the Seahawks. In 2016, they beat the Falcons. In 2018, they beat the Rams. But in 85, 96, 07, 11, and 17, they lost.
Well,
So
as yeah,
the Patriots have 6 Super Bowl wins. The Steelers have 6 Super Bowl wins. The 49ers, Cowboys have 5 each. Chiefs and Packers, Giants have 4. Raiders and Broncos and Commanders have 3. Ravens, Colts, Dolphins, Buccaneers, Rams, and Eagles have 2. Now you see, something I didn't see there is your favorite team.
huh?
Your favorite team.
What about my favorite team?
Yeah, they don't have any.
Oh, well, eventually they will.
That's what they say.
You need to be supportive of your other hometown team.
Oh. Dallas is my hometown team. Dallas will always be my only team.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
So,
definitely are from Southmost, no doubt about that.
no, hey, you don't see a pitala for the Houston Texans, do you?
Well, eventually you will. You know how they are.
So yeah,
Well,
so when
end
when is
result
this game?
February 8th. It starts at 5:30. And for those of you out there, there will be a halftime show with Bad Bunny. And for those of you that don't want to watch Bad Bunny, you can watch the All American halftime show. I have no idea where that's going to be at. Or who's there's no details yet as to how it's going to be broadcast. So, and yes, it has been confirmed. Bad Bunny will be wearing a dress. I don't know if you heard that, but he has said he is going to wear a dress at the Super Bowl. It's
Or,
going to be LGBTQ themed. Jaime's on. I'm
hey,
happy with
Jaime,
my
um,
Broncos.
hey, your team got farther than our team. All right, so that's a good thing. But I really like the way they played today. All right. Oh, but you know what? They got farther than our team, so hey, I'll give you that much.
Yeah. It almost seemed like the Ice Bowl from the
Mm-hmm.
1960s, right?
Yep.
I mean, that was horrible.
Hey,
You know,
Jaime,
I
we
can.
missed you the last episode. You were over there at the Taste of the Frontera or something like that.
Yes. He was over there with all the elites eating all that expensive food. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
You know, I think they would have won what?
they would have lost against the Seahawks. Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah,
I
the
was
Seahawks has a good defense, right?
I was really
Uh,
surprised that LA was close to winning that game too. I didn't expect them to do that well.
yep.
But, you know, if I had to make a prediction, I would say that the Seahawks probably will take it, you know.
That's my prediction also.
What's interesting is I think I heard something that this quarterback from from the Seahawks, he's new, right? He's only been there what, a year?
Cam Darnold came from Minnesota.
Yeah. So, it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Minnesota traded him.
Yeah. But once again, you know, if you're young and hungry, hopefully next year we can get another chance at the AFC Championship.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, hopefully you will. You know, I know we've got our hopes still.
We always have our hopes.
Speaking of Cowboys, is it true that Mike McCarthy is going to go coach the Steelers?
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard.
yeah. So, he'll be resurrected again.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
and
before the Cowboys, didn't he play
there's
for?
a lot of rumors
Didn't he
going
coach for
on.
the Packers?
There's a lot of rumors going on that the Steelers' old head coach is coming over to the Cowboys. I don't know how true that is.
As a defensive coordinator?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Tomlin? What's his
Yeah,
name? Yeah.
I don't know how if that's true at all.
I don't think so.
There's a lot of AI stuff right now that goes on that
There's too much AI stuff. The one
yep.
that really bugged me last week, well, there's two of them that have been running the last 2 weeks. One that Aikman had a stroke.
I haven't
I
heard
don't know
that
if you,
one.
yeah. Yeah, they have Aikman on the floor and Tom Brady's right next to him trying to pick him up or something like that. That was horrible.
Mm.
And then the other thing was this AI generated thing where Jimmy Johnson's wife apparently had reported that Jimmy Johnson was dying. This AI stuff is getting really bad. I mean, you don't know what to believe anymore.
Right.
1 minute to the next.
What's Hyman
Which
saying?
Jaime says, I heard McCarthy. He says that the likelihood of the Seahawks taking it is very high.
Yep.
So, yeah, well, we're almost there, wrapping up the season. It's going to be a very lonely 3 months. But we'll be back again, and we'll probably have another jersey giveaway of some sort.
Cool.
So we'll see how that goes. But probably start the season back up here in June again. Can't believe it's over. Neither can we.
Hey.
Not sure what we're gonna do, Jaime. We're gonna be bored. My problem is that I've got to cover the rest of the stuff, which is not always as exciting as football.
Hey Dan, one day you should you should invite Jaime to do
Right?
a different view on another team.
Right? We should, if he's willing to.
Right.
We can support a third person on the screen.
Jaime, would you
Of
be
course, it's
interested?
for free.
Right. You don't pay anything, Jaime.
You
And
do
that
get a
way you
T-shirt
can
though.
get your friends.
You do
You
get
can
a
get your
T-shirt.
friends and subscribe.
Oh, he says he's willing to next football season if I will
There we
invite.
go.
All right. Well, you'll get a free T-shirt along with it. So we got plenty of T-shirts to give away. So, but anyway,
Ay, ay, ay.
all righty. Well, that was it for tonight's episode. We wanted to come on, get everybody warmed up for the Super Bowl on the 8th. Once again, for those of you that just fell from Mars, it's New England versus the Seattle Seahawks. And that's going to be at Levi Stadium in San Francisco on February 8th at 5:30. So, and it's going to be shown on 23 for the cable folks, 23-1 for the rest of us, and for those of you that really can afford stuff, also on Peacock. So be sure to tune into that. Get your munchies ready, your fajitas, carne asada, because all of us are going to be watching from the 50-yard line this year,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
including the Texans.
no, my sister, she goes for the Patriots. She's always
Okay.
gone for the Patriots. So she's happy. The
I
funny
bet
part
she
about that
is.
is that her husband was going for the Texans.
Oh,
So that was a rivalry in itself.
yeah.
So I know she'll be
Well,
watching.
the good thing is we don't have too many 49er fans that we know.
I know some.
Well, we both know one. He used to own a restaurant somewhere. By the way, he did pop his head out recently.
Did
There
he?
was some, yeah, there was some Facebook post where in Port Isabel or something, his tacos are still famous over there. So, yeah. Yep.
Well, everybody stay warm. Hey,
Yep.
you know,
Everybody stay warm, and hopefully we'll be back here in 2 weeks with the results of Super Bowl 60.
yes, sir.
Everybody, have a great evening.
Have a good night.
Stay warm, stay safe, keep the pets indoors if you
Yes, sir.
can. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Good
Awesome.
night,
You guys
everybody.
be safe.
Bye bye.